What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Light 'em Up Hot Rods channel. Today we're going to be doing a long tube header install on a 96 Cobra. If you've never done long tubes on a mod motor, let alone a 4-valve, you know this is probably the hardest job you could possibly do for modding your Mustang. To do this, you have to disconnect all the front suspension, take the rack off of the K-member, and drop the whole K-member out of the car while hanging the engine on a brace. Now once you get the K-member off, you can get to the bolts for the stock manifolds pretty easy, but when you go to put the long tubes back on, it's very small 1/4 inch turns with a wrench for almost every single bolt, besides maybe like 4 on the whole engine. So it's a pretty frustrating job. It takes probably a day and a half with a lift. If you're doing it on the ground, it's probably going to take you, I don't know, probably 3-4 days easy. So enjoy the video. Alright, so we got the mid pipe off. We have the motor mounts disconnected, rack. The spindles are disconnected from the coilovers. So now we're going to lower the car, put a brace across the engine, and then we're going to drop the K-member out of it. Alright, so basically this thing suspends across the fenders, and then you put the chains onto the timing cover, you tighten these right here, and it will suspend the motor up for when you can take the K-member out from underneath, and then that'll give us access to the headers. Suspended, hung up there pretty tight. Going to remove the EGR and all the components that go with it to help clean it up, and also doesn't really not needed, so makes it easier to install the headers. So that's coming off next. Just found out that the EGR was already deleted on this thing. See there, it's blocked off, so that makes it a little easier on me. I don't have to make a plate for it because I didn't have one here to give to them. So I'm just going to remove all the EGR components, put this plate back on it, and remove the tube and disconnect it from the header tube. K-member pulled out. I have to replace the motor mounts because they are toast. But gotta order one of those, so I'll get the headers done today and then get back on it tomorrow. finally, after, I don't know, hour and a half, got both of them in there. Got a little frustrated, had to turn the camera off. But they're in there now. Tomorrow, get the mid pipe and everything else buttoned back up. All right, we're back day 2 with this thing. Actually brought my camera today, so hopefully this footage will be a lot better than yesterday's. So far, what we have left is to get the K-member put back in. I got to put the motor mounts on the engine, and then it's just bolt that all back in. And then we have the mid pipe, and that's pretty much it. So hopefully we'll have this done in a couple of hours. Big thing to remember here, don't forget the steering shaft, because if it gets pinned behind the headers and the K-member, it's a pain to get out. PR delete finished up. I removed the factory air pumps that were for emissions. Yeah, we're getting ready to start it. So. All right, here we go with the first startup. This car is straight pipe, so it's probably going to be really loud.